Welcome back, everybody. I am going to speak on this topic right here. And really quick note before we get started, I posted a video earlier. Maybe some of you saw it and maybe others did not. It was removed from TikTok, and I submitted an appeal. Hopefully, you guys will be able to see it. But they actually snagged it because I was talking about food and frequency. Now, I found that really weird because these topics are all over TikTok and all over the internet. But for some reason, me speaking on it is like an issue all of a sudden. But anyways, and also to sending warnings to anyone that reposted it, and I apologize from my heart to all those that did repost and got TikTok warnings. I really apologize. So I did not know a simple topic like that was going to be so creating so many ripples in their universe. But I'm going to do my best. For those that really want to see it, I am going to create a page on my own website where there'll be videos based on, I'll just start it, based on if a video of mine going forward is removed for any reason, I will post it on my website. And that is thenajmahal.com. Again, that's thenajmahal.com. The link is in the bio. All right? Okay. Now, let's get to this topic since I only have a few minutes left. And I want to answer one of our followers' question. They had checked out the video, the Chris Brown fan that was destiny swapping, and Chris Brown called it out. And so wanted to understand more about, I guess, blueprint and what I was talking about in the video regarding your blueprint. So before you arrive into this verse called Earth, everybody has a blueprint. A blueprint is, if you don't know what that is basically a map. It is a map I will utilize like in architect. An architect will create a blueprint of a building or a house, fully designed, like from every measurement, where everything will be from the living room to the bathroom to the backyard to the garage, etc. It is down to the minute detail of a blueprint, so that when you hand that off, those that are going to build understand the logistics. Sorry. Understand the logistics and will follow through. 1, 2, 3, go. So that's an explanation of a blueprint. Remember, everything is as above, so below, as within, so without, okay? So a blueprint is basically your map that you bring with you, right, through your DNA and through the various layers of your soul that's imprinted onto you. And then your path is created, you've created a certain way to achieve the things along the way that your soul is desiring to learn, right? So, for instance, me, right? Some people are like, when I've spoken on my sickle cell, or sickle cell anemia, this is an illness that I have. And before, I looked at it in a very negative way until I really understand my blueprint. Yes, I took this on. This is part of my journey here. And this is bringing me into an avenue of learning and receiving knowledge, wisdom, information that my soul desires to experience and also elevate from, okay? And that is why that for me, I follow my blueprint the way it's laid out for me. Everybody has a journey here, whether you understand it or not. Everyone has a journey here, and you cycle and cycle until you really really get to that full understanding of yourself, where we speak on self-awareness, to now it's like you wake up, you say, oh wow, this blueprint existed, I did all these things, I traveled this way, I went here, I met these people, I did this job, I did these, and I went through these experiences, bad relationship, good relationship, however you want to describe it. It is all part of what your soul is seeking. And once you understand that and align with that, it's golden. Meaning, with that understanding, it's not a matter of things attacking. It's more of, when you go into situations now, it's like, what does my soul desire to learn from this? What is this that we're elevating from in these situations, right? There's always something there your soul is wanting. So sometimes the soul may go in through a tragic way, and then there is a light at some point where it elevates you because you become aware of something, and your soul aligns with that, and then you move to this other level of your life. So your blueprint is like your guide, right? Actually, your guide, your direction, and aligning with that opens your third eye, opens your alignment with your soul. Now, I've said before, everyone doesn't have a soul. You have a spirit, right? But you may not have a soul. And so you've got to, this is all about understanding you, understanding your connection. That's why you've got to connect with your soul, soul star, oversoul, however we're saying things. You've got to understand and connect and communicate. When you communicate, truly communicate and align, right? Align back to your oversoul. Most of the people on here are not connected to their oversoul. They may have a soul up, they're not connected. You don't communicate with it, right? It tries to communicate with you, but most people ignore it, or like don't believe, it's too taboo, it's this is that, or your parents, may have been like, oh, don't listen to that. Oh, you're hearing someone speaking, don't answer, don't say anything. Or you're looked at as a mental case. Your parent will send you to a doctor. I don't know why my child is speaking to his or herself and having these types of communications and conversations, and I don't like this. Avoidance of your soul has to stop, because you came here with cargo. You came here with cargo. That means the cargo has been sitting. You're living life, but you have not go to the docks. You have not gone to the docks. Unload your cargo and opened it up to see what the map is, what the blueprint is. I may have to do a part 2. I may have to. But I hope this is making sense. Like, this is all within, right? Within. That's why I love Matrix, because they went into many levels, and there's another movie, but I'll get to that. And in Matrix 1 is the blueprint, literally, of Neo been searching for answers, trying to really understand who he is. Why are these things happening? What is going on with me? Why am I here? What's my purpose? What is all this? And how can I take steps to control my life or align with who my truth is, so that I can elevate my life? That is what he was searching for, right? And really understanding what that is for him, right? And this is the journey, the soul journey, when we come onto this earth plane, what we do. Now, there are buck-ups, of course. Let's go into part 2.